Howdy guys, sorry again. It's been a few days. Well, most people probably wouldn't actually notice because, let's face it, my uploading pattern tends to be erratic, very erratic anyway, but I haven't been available for the past few days, not by my choice. Basically, I haven't had internet for the past few days because, well, something kind of happened. Workmen were working on a bridge and they cut through a cable, and that cable meant that we had no TV for a little while and no internet for even longer, so I kind of briefly brought it up in the last part, as I was like re-recording like the second half of like the commentary, but yeah, that's why I haven't been around. It wasn't just me being lazy for once, or me working on the non-commentary channel or something else. Yeah, actually genuinely was down to just me not having internet, which pissed me the fuck off. I don't know about anybody else who's gone through it, because I know that we were not the only ones, because like the whole area where I live went down if you were with that particular service provider. So I've basically spent the past few days just not doing very much, not very much in the way of LPs anyway. I recorded a few parts just to like ready for when I uploaded them next, but yeah. Anyway, Donald has finally learned confusion, damn it, it's about time. And yeah, before anyone else, yes, I'm kind of going back to this a little bit as well. I am going to be diverting between this and probably doing other playthroughs as well, but the way I see it is, I'm not doing too badly with this. I do want to keep it going. I want to see how far I can get with it. I want to beat Sympathy. Well, shit. If I said anything, you probably won't tell. I may edit that out. Yeah. Mumble has Metal Claw, which is kind of piss poor if you ask me. And unfortunately, I do get rid of Metal Claw. I mean, I kind of wish I kept it, because I mean, the move that I replace it with is even more piss poor if you ask me. I fucking love using Pluck. Pluck is incredible. Pluck is an amazing move. That Psyduck ain't got nothing on my Psyduck. Let's take you on. Bring it on, bitch. I don't mind the fact that Mumble has to go Rock Smash. I don't mind Rock Smash. I mean, it is a pretty weak fighting move, but there's got to be a point in the game later on where I'm gonna take Mumble on to a move deleter and get those moves deleted. In fact, thinking on it, I might just trade him over temporarily to Soul Silver and just delete those moves, because I don't need them anymore. Not on Mumble anyway, but yeah. Up there is the old chateau, and I'm not gonna visit it. If I was playing Platinum, I definitely would have visited it, but I'm playing Diamond. The Pokemon, there's one particular Pokemon you can catch there, but I can't catch it until after game. Not only that, it's not a water type, so I can't catch it anyway. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't catch Rotom until after game. Anyway, you've got a bunch of fishermen here who will battle you with their water type Pokemon. This guy's kind of clever. He's got a Goldeen. Goldeen can be pretty cool. I have never actually used a Goldeen before. I was tempted to, very briefly, but then decided against it. Because there's a crap ton of other really great water types in this game, and I really wanted to make this work out for me as best that I possibly could. Hi, So yeah, I'm not concerned. I'm probably not going to use water types against, water type moves against these things because, let's face it, it's not going to do anything to them. Gardena's pretty strong. Pretty darn cute as well, if you ask me. So Gardenia goes down. And that's that fisherman taken care of. Now this next fisherman is a fucking troll. There's no other way I could possibly describe him. Look, he's got 6 slots, all 6 slots are used up. And they are all Magikarp. If you've never played a Pokemon game before, you may be thinking, why are you kicking up such a fuss about this? They're just fish with pistachio things on the side of its face. Magikarp is easily the worst Pokemon. The worst! Well, one of the worst anyway. I don't know if I was going as far as to say it was the worst, but it's pretty darn bad. It only knows Splash. What does Splash do? Nothing. Doesn't do any damage. Doesn't lower your accuracy or any of your other stats. Just does nothing. Nothing at all. So, yeah, Magikarp's pretty darn useless until it evolves. It'll evolve at level 20, thankfully, because anything, if they kept you waiting any longer, I would say don't fucking bother, because this thing's just really useless. I mean, I think it doesn't learn Tackle until level 16. Tackle is just like the most basic, normal type attack you can think of, and it can't learn it until level 16. Ah. And like I say, this guy just uses 10 of these things on you, and they give you bare minimum in terms of experience points, which is irritating if you're trying to grind. But like I say, I figured I'd show this guy off anyway. I could have easily ignored him, but I figured I'd show him off because there's always got to be one idiot who just uses a whole team near enough of Magikarp. And you just find yourself thinking, why? Why, you idiot, why? Okay. That's the last Magikarp, so let's just do what I've done with all the rest. It will go down just as quickly. Oh god. Seriously. Why? Why would you use Magikarp? See what I mean? I think this guy knew he was just trolling because he says he should have been more serious. I mean, let's face it. How can you fucking win with Magikarp? Especially if they don't even know Tackle. You can't. It can't be done. Unless you knock your own Pokemon out. And let's face it. What are the odds of that happening? Pretty darn slim to zero. Anyway, this guy's just delusional because he says he's fished up some tough Pokemon. Magikarp's not tough, so we get rid of that, just like we did with the other guy, and we get barely anything in the way of experience. But this guy does have a Gardenia, so I can let him off somewhat. Gardenia is actually pretty darn good. The only difference is, while Magikarp are useless now, they will evolve into something really darn good later on. Gardenia, I don't know, like I say, I've never really used one. Or its evolution for that matter, which kind of, is obvious. I'm just going to scratch because I don't see why I should waste a confusion. And see, that's roughly the sort of amount of experience you should be looking at getting. And he's got another Magikarp. Just to waste our time a little bit more. Because, you can't possibly waste our time enough, you know? So, just confuse this fucker and it will knock itself, you know, it'll get knocked out and that'll be it. That'll be it for the fisherman trio. Well, don't you know, just sod the Magikarp, throw them away and catch all the Goldines, and then you might actually have a slight chance. Okay. I'm gonna switch to Mumble. Mumble's definitely going to be my biggest hitter in the next gym, which I am admittedly quite worried about. The next gym is a grass type gym, so if I wasn't worried about it, I would be really, really reckless and silly. So here's a few good berries up here to pick up. Orange berry, which heals your health up just ever so slightly. Pecha berry, which I think heals against poison, if I remember rightly. And cherry berry heals against paralysis, which, let's face it, in a grass type gym that could come in handy. But yeah, this is Eterna City, everyone. First thing I'm going to do is heal up. Okay, so now that I've done that, let's check out Eterna City. Yeah, Team Galactic member's there, but he won't do anything. In fact, there's one down there as well. Makes you wonder what they're up to. Come in here, and if you chat to this guy, he'll give you the Explorer Kit, which you can eventually use to dig on, you know, go underground and dig up fossils and all kinds of things, shards, just this, that, and the other, really. You can also get like heart scales. I'm not gonna do it. I know that if you like do something in particular, you can get a really darn hard Pokemon to get Spiritomb, but like I said, that's not a water type, so I'm not gonna bother. And here's the bike shop. But there's no salesman. He's gone off to the Team Galactic building, which completely says it all. He's been kidnapped. Let's have a look, see where else we got here. Well, I already spoke to you, didn't I? Yeah, there's a Team Galactic building, but it's like way up north. Over here you can pick up a super potion right behind the gym. I actually didn't notice this before, but then again my attention span is ridiculously bad. In this house there's nothing. Okay. Waste of time. I could head just straight down now and just head into that little Segway section, just not into the cycling road itself, but into the Segway, and got myself an experience share, but whatever. Come up here, and this trainer will bump into you, recognising the Pokédex, and she will give you, I think it's the latest HM, which would be HM Cut. And oh my god, I hate HM Cut. I hate the fact that it's practically compulsory. In fact, fuck it, it is compulsory here. I don't have a HM Slave at this point. I really wish I'd caught a fucking Breezel. I'm determined not to catch anything that doesn't have water type in it. You know, even if it's just for HM Slave. That building, you can buy herbal medicines. Very effective, but very bitter, so your Pokemon's friendship will go down. And that's all that Dialga, I'm presuming. I used to think it's Dialga. Am I right? Dialga? Oh, I'm not leaving the city, so that just makes me want to look at it even more, mate. In here, you've got an old couple who just yeah. Reminiscing. Oh, for the good old days. Up here, and you should be able to... Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. There's not much else I can do. I can... Oh, Pokemon. Pokemon. Should buy some shit. I'll definitely get some super potions in. Because let's face it, I'm gonna need them. I'm going up against... I'm going up against grass types. I'm gonna need this. I'll definitely get some repels in as well, because that's gonna come in handy later on. And yeah, that'll do. I haven't checked out this building yet. I am totally not putting off taking on the gym fight. If I was that worried, I would have done some grinding, but yeah. This guy will rate your nicknames and change them if you're not happy with them. I don't know, I don't think that sounds like a bad trait, but like I said, Chatot is a flying type. No can do, and I don't even have a Weasel because I was stupid enough not to catch one. I really regret not catching one now. So, come in here, this old lady will give you a TM for the move recycle, which I've never really used, so I don't know how it works. Don't ask me, I'm not the expert, I'm just someone who plays the games for the fun of it. Up here... Okay, there's nothing of interest. Let's head downstairs. As tempted as I am to just walk away and forget that, just put off the gym fight, I've got to do it. I could grind, but I am the laziest fucker in the world when it comes to grinding. There, I said it. Oh god. I can do this. Mumble has pluck. Pluck is going to be so helpful. And if any of her Pokemon have citrus berries or anything like that attached to them, Pluck's going to make sure that that doesn't, irritate the fuck out of me. And I've got... I might plaster one of these on Mumble. I don't know. I don't know if the Quick Claw will be better actually, but I'm just kind of just slapping these on to see how it goes. The gym in Pokemon Platinum for Gardenia is a lot different than what it is here. Here the layout is completely different. I don't know if I will actually do some commentary on the gym in Platinum, because I did do Platinum, but it was on emulator and it was shit. This is way back, because I didn't have a bloody capture card at this point. The whole gimmick with this gym is you've got to battle all 4 gym trainers before you can fight the leader, Gardenia. Oh fuck, there it is. There it is. It's not a person, it doesn't have a gender. It's an irritant, nothing else. Anyway, this lass has a Cherubi. Let's face it, these are gym trainers, they're not going to be too tough. Mumble should be able to handle it just fine. And I've also got, to bear in mind that Donald knows Confusion, and if any Pokemon in this gym has, a joint poison type, that could come in handy. But it's mostly going to be on Mumble for this gym. Mumble and Pluck. See, here I could have switched Donald in and used Confusion on it, and that would have worked out just as well. But I couldn't be bothered. It's all on you, Mumble. Damn it. So, Caroline's beaten. Once you've beaten one, they will tell you where the next trainer is. Next trainer is down the bottom here, I think. But anyway, the layout is completely different in Platinum. It's shaped like a clock or something, and it's kind of hard to describe. The clock goes round, and you can only go to specific locations on where the clock hands are pointing, basically. So you can't go to Gardenia straight away in that gym either, but I don't know. It's a lot prettier to look at. Maybe I'll cover, maybe I'll do some, like, an extra part of it, even when I finish Diamond, just going over the differences in, like, gyms and shit. Maybe. Don't hold me to it. I might not do it, I've got a ton of other things coming up as well. So that takes care of Badu. Not doing too badly so far, but then again, these are the trainers. Generally, they're not going to be that strong. It's Gardenia I'm worried about, because Gardenia, she's a gym leader for a reason, people. She's going to kick my butt. She's going to kick my bum if I don't get this right. Which is why I believe in you, Mumble. You're the best, Mumble. Okay, hit the next trainer in the middle of 3 trees. I checked the area where this trainer is earlier and completely, there was nobody there at the time. Obviously now there is, because I've beaten 2 trainers. There is. There that trainer is, right there. I checked this area earlier. What you got? A Turtwig. Not really much I can say about Turtwig. I mean, it's one of the optional starters of this game, alongside Piplup and Chimchar. And it's pretty darn good, I've got to give it that. Like I say, Mumble is going to make mincemeat of this thing. Shit! That actually did quite a lot. See, this is why I'm a little bit worried about Gardenia, because if a standard trainer can do that much damage, what the fuck is going to happen when I get into battle with Gardenia and she hits me with an equally strong grass type move? Mind you, I don't remember the moves the Pokemon, that are on the Pokemon that she has, so maybe I might have an easier time. Do I really need to remind you that this? I'm just kind of making this up as I go along. I already played this, I know how it turns out. I've ruined shit now, haven't I? Anyway, this is the final trainer, Lindsay. She has a Roselia. Again, I could have used Donald for this, but fuck it. Mumble's out. Mumble's strong. Mumble can handle it. Okay. Well, there's only one trainer left to fight. Don't be afraid. It's easier said than done, love, really. I've only got water types on my team. I'm not going to be foolish. I am actually going to heal up before I do anything else. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay. Bring it on, Gardenia. Worth noting, I put the Quick Claw back on Mumble, just to be safe. I'm not sure if her Pokemon are faster than mine or not, and I really don't want to take the risk that they are, so... yeah, let's do this. Here we go. So, so starts out with Cherubi. I don't think we're going to have too many problems with the Cherubi. I think, you know, a pluck, maybe 2 plucks ought to get rid of this thing pretty darn quick. Grass knot, oh god. It begins! The barrage of grass type moves. Oh, shit. Kinda saw that one coming. Nevertheless, if she's wasting them on Cherubi, she's not going to be wasting them on her stronger Pokemon later on in the battle, so I'm not complaining. I'm not too worried about Cherubi. Cherubi goes down quite easily. Fuck, I know Pluck! Thank fuck for Pluck. So, going over to Turtwig now. Or she's going over to Turtwig, I should say. Also a level 19, I think, yep. And... like I said, I don't know if any of our Pokemon are faster than Mumble, that's why I'm not taking the risk and I'm just giving him the Quick Claw straight out, just to make sure. Oh wow, that was a stupid move. Oh, I don't understand why she did that. Pluck's obviously gonna... well, I'll say I don't understand why she did that, but, you know, maybe she probably intended to sacrifice Turtwig and make it a bit difficult, you know, a bit more difficult, I should say, for me to take out her final Pokemon, which is her strongest, Roserade. I'm going over to Donald just to see how things go with the confusion. But I can't guarantee anything, because Donald's lower leveled and probably nowhere near as fast. See what I mean? That bitch is faster. My poor little Psyduck's poisoned. And confusion does barely anything. Well, Reflect wouldn't have done anything in that case, because confusion is a special attack, so... yeah. Poor Donald. I'm sorry. I wasted your time, and I got you knocked out for it. Well, there was only one hope. There only ever was one hope, in the form of Mumble. That Reflect is going to mean that Pluck's not going to hurt anywhere near as much. And the fucker had to poison Mumble as well. The jammy fucker. Oh, if only Poison Sting was that accurate when I was bloody using it in other cases. Oh yes! You thought you'd probably be able to heal yourself, but fuck you! Pluck means I ate your citrus berry, bitch. Haha. Crap, grass knot. Don't knock Mumble out, please. Sugar! I'm clinging on. Really clinging on here. But I got very, very lucky. And was able to take Roserade out before Roserade took Mumble out. So, what a friggin' relief that was. Of course, poor Mumble was now poisoned. So, we've beaten Gardenia. Well, I've beaten Gardenia. But you all watched. That's quite a... I'm quite relieved about that. This was the one battle I was admittedly quite concerned about because, you know, she uses grass types, I use water types, you know. Anyone who's, like, played loads of Pokemon before will obviously know that she's gonna whoop my ass because grass types just not like that against water types. Water types don't do so well against grass types normally. I'm curing him of the poisoning purely because I don't want him to get knocked out on the way back to the Pokémon Center. That is that. I have beaten you. Good for you. So I'm going to go back to the Pokémon Center and heal up, and in the next part I'm going to check out that Team Galactic building. It looks very suspicious. I will see you then.